Welcome, folks. Welcome, one and all, to another wonderful episode of One Man Building His House by Himself. Well, here's a little help from my friends occasionally. So this part, as you see here, is the tile. Okay, so the tile is in place at certain parts of the house. And I'm about 28% completed on the tile. And this room, it's time to knock out the little things. Now I've already taken out the middle pieces. I don't know if you guys can see, but basically you got a tile, and we use these levelers. We use this leveling system. Now this has a little base underneath, and this little tile thing, and so we slip this thing in between two pieces of tile, and then you got a tile here and a tile here, and then you put the wedge in, and that pulls it up from the bottom, and this pushes it down. So in essence, you have an even floor, and there's no way around it. You're going to get an even floor with this system. And the best part about this system, well, that is the best part, but another fun part about this system is how to remove it. And this is how to remove it. So watch as I enjoy myself, and with my tool, a 2x4. And this is how to remove these things. Is that fun or what? It's fun for me. So yeah, this is basically, okay, so I'll explain something on the tile here. So maybe I'll give you a close-up of this section. So the tile gets these, let's see if I can, hang on. Pardon me, folks. Let me move this to the other side here. So this, it's a pain in the butt to move it. Let me see if I can focus in on this. Well, I don't know if you guys can see, but you have the wedges on the side, and then in between, I just use the used wedges. You see the used ones? To put a spacer in between. Sorry about the camera work. Put you back on the tripod and get you back to the fun part. So what I do, hey Al, I love it. So this is the fun part. Like I said, this is the fun part about the tile. I remove all the pieces in the middle first, because if not, then we might end up breaking them and leaving chips in, and then it's just a pain in the butt to take it out. But this way, they are meant to snap. And that's the way to remove them. And then the best part is, they all just sweep up. I take them all, I've got my, I don't even have to bend down. It's enough bending down. And so what happens is, I get the sweep, the dustpan. My goodness, the word didn't come to me. I grab the dustpan, I sweep them all into the dustpan, then I separate the reds and the greens. That's pretty simple to do. And like I said, this is fun. One of these days I got to show you my, oh boy. I got to tell you folks, the whole toilet thing has created an international discussion in my family. You would think that the girls who are more modern like new technology, but no, I'm not even going to talk toilet talk today, but maybe another day. Like I said, the funnest part. The not so fun part is the grout work later and the cleanup, but hey, it is what it is, you know? Sure beats doing it manually. But this is definitely fun. All right, let's do some more. And we'll sweep up a little. They're flying everywhere. Let's do a little sweep up, and then we'll see what's left. But they get knocked over with just their shoes. Now that I know this area here we go, there's one. Now that I know this area doesn't have any more, I'll sweep them all toward this area and I can pick them up afterwards. Have a good day at work, Al. So folks, this is the process by which we tile the floor. And pretty soon, the beautiful thing about this is that all of these little 250-piece bags will soon be overflowing once again because the green wedges are reusable. So was that fun? We're going to do another room in a little while. I'm still not finished with this one. Hooray to the guy that invented the push broom. Okay, folks, I gotta do the, let's do the closet next. This part may be easier to do with my feet, but let me try to see if I can do it with the 2x4. I guess it's not that hard. I hate it when that happens. Okay, let me grab the small broom for this, folks. And stay tuned, later today I'll be painting baseboards. That might be fun. So this is what I pick it up with, and then I'll put them away shortly enough. Ah. Time for a bathroom, folks. Time to go to dun 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 the bath room. Let's see. Get some of these done. I think I got most of them. I think I got pretty much all of them. The broom will tell. Ta-da! Okay, folks, you ready for the next room? Let's do the next room. Let's see, what shall we do? Shall we do the laundry room or shall we do the guest room? Let's do the laundry room. All right, so before we continue, oh, by the way, this is what they look like originally. You see, before they get stuck under here with the tile and they get and the top part pops off. So it's a beautiful thing. Let me first peel off these. See, these just come up. These are used ones, and I use them to space out. As you can see, the ones without any green on them, they're just spacers. Because I've already got two holding them all together on either side, so I only need a spacer. So let me go ahead and pull all the spacers up. Bear with me, I gotta get my space picking up tool. Now, folks, as you know, I'm not a person who likes to bend down. So I took my regular coil of number 6 cable that I had left over from after I did the groundwork, and I bent it into a nice little pickup shape to hook into the tops of these, zip, and pull it up. And that's my way of avoiding to bend down. So I do that first, because if I start snapping it off like I do the others, then they break and they leave a bunch of chips inside it. So I'll go around and remove these first. Like that. Some of them take a little bit more persuading, but most of them you just put it in there and you go. I try to go like a diagonal, that way I don't mess up. I could also do that, but some of them break that way. This is easier. Pulls them up. I don't have to bend down. It's bending down for young people, hey, that's a wonderful thing, but when you get older, at the end of the day, your back is messed up. And I just finished moving a whole bunch of tile, mainly I got a bunch of tile in the front in pallets. It's almost done. It'll be gone soon, very soon, very quick. But for the moment, they're blocking the door because they're very conveniently placed in front of the door for me to grab the tile quickly enough. Well, this tile is in the way of my deliveries, so I had to move a pallet of them. They're too heavy for my forklift, which is forks on a, we're talking 2,000 pounds. My forklift will lift 1,500. So what I did was I just I moved them by hand. It's not a big deal. Again, if I can do it this way, great. But they don't all come out that way. The best way to remove them is sideways, because if you don't remove them sideways, you end up with a piece inside the grout line, and then you got to deal with it afterwards. So now comes the fun part, folks. Now comes the part with the 2x4. It always seems like there's one more, so let's just look. We look down each line, make sure we don't have any red ones. There's one right in front of me. Wrong angle, so I didn't see it. There's one over there. Two. And everything else, as they say, is just gravy. Time for the 2x4, folks. This is the fun part. Here we go. Done. How do you like that, folks? How do you like that indeed? That was the second room. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth section. I've got one more section left. Bring it all over this corner. The other room. Hey, this room's done. Ready for gravity. As soon as I pick up all the little, and you'll see me picking up all the little pegs, and then I'll be sorting them in the kitchen. You know, that's part of the job. Here we go. Another one. Let me see if I can do the bending down thing. See if that saves me any time. Or if it's worth it at all. Nope. Already I have to tell you it's not worth it. I'd rather have the stick. Take a little longer, but it'll save my back. So I gotta remove again. I gotta remove all the little red things. So let's start with this side. We're going to go on a diagonal pattern. That way we're ensured we hit every single one. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. We're almost at the end on this side, and then I'll just pick up the other side where I left off. Alrighty, now we continue over here with this row. You know, it really goes rather quickly. Not as quick as the 2x4, but if I'm going to be on the ground clearing all the stupid little pieces that are left, I definitely would rather do this trick. Okay, not much left. So I'm ready for the 2x4 in a few seconds. I believe I got the last one here. And maybe not. One more. There's always one more. And I think I'm clear. Okay. All right, folks. Time for the 2x4 fun. Let's see. Let's do that side first. This, by the way, is the guest room. There we go. Okay, other half of the room coming up. And sorry folks, gotta move the camera. Alrighty. Let me show you the floor. Isn't that a beautiful floor? It's a beautiful floor. All right, folks. Hey, Paul, how's it going? So that was fun, tearing those things apart with the 2x4. And now comes it's also fun, but a more monotonous, boring part, which is the sorting. I have to grab all of these things. I basically dump them into well, I'll show you. You'll see now what I do. Let me go grab my picker-upper. And I've got over 1,000 of these things to sort, so here we go. Only about 250 in this room. See, I pack them in as much as I can, and let's move over to the kitchen. And there we go. Usually I have a little setup here, so let me give you guys the outside view while I'm setting up my setup. All right. Now, what I usually do is the following: I will take these here, and I have the bucket. Either I use the bucket because it's easier to throw them in here, but usually I transfer them from the bucket back to the bag. And it's just basically grab all the green ones and throw them in the bucket. And I've got another bucket for red ones. Every once in a while, the colors get screwed up in my head, but for the most part, as soon as this is all done, I'm ready. Time for the next batch. Bear with me, folks. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab another stack of these things. And I say again, whoever invented this process, I thank them profusely. Because, I mean, compared to the old-fashioned way, no comparison. No comparison whatsoever. What a faculty of resources, the human mind. To be able to come here and just quickly pick out the green ones from the red ones, the wedges from the other stuff, sift these down, drop these in place. The green ones naturally gravitate toward the top. And so the red ones are just simply, drop down here on the bottom here. Great little setup. These all get thrown away, but in the meantime, while I'm tiling, I use them for spacers. And later today is painting day. I paint the baseboard. That's always fun. Always fun. In case you guys are wondering what's going on down here, take a look. We've got our 2 buckets, red and green. And I am going to go for another load. We'll get there. We'll get there. Well, the bucket's full, so let me grab a bag and start filling. That'll do for now. Next bag. let's continue. Yeah, you're right. Sorting is easy unless you're colorblind. Well, then you gotta, then it's sizes. You gotta do the wedge versus the flat piece, which I threw in the wrong box. So yeah, it definitely helps to see color. Okay, folks, next batch. Give me a sec. I'll be right back with another load. And I think I only got one more after this. We'll see. damn wasp inside the house. I think I got it. I don't know where it landed, but I got it. Landed on the phone, for one thing. Sorry about that, folks. Had a little wasp issue. And let me go back to my sorting. Yeah, so, well, I don't know if it was a wasp or if it was a baby one. I don't know how it got in here. Well, yeah, I do. We just finished having a delivery, so while the door was open and a couple of heavy appliances were delivered, a wasp came in. Wish I knew where it fell. I don't mind outside living in and amongst the nature and the wasps. What I mind is being inadvertently stung when I can avoid it. Most of the time they ignore me and they don't do anything. Except for the time that I reached my hand in the soffit to put in a soffit light, and I didn't know there was a wasp's nest right there, and one hit me right in the back of the knuckle. Oh, man. Needless to say, their entire colony was wiped out shortly thereafter. I think this one went relatively quickly. We're getting to the point that there's a lot less greens and a lot more reds. So. Okay, should grab my last one. My last batch. Alrighty, here's another batch. And we continue to sort. All these reds. All right. incredible amount of trash generated, which is really not that bad considering. Mostly cardboard and paper from a construction site. All right, now the only thing left is to go around, because there are pieces that inadvertently fly all around the house. Actually, I still haven't, I gotta finish loading up another bag or two, because I have them in here in these buckets. So let me point you guys toward this whole area. Let me go grab another bag or two. Okay. Put the last of them there. Still got to sweep. got some outside there. Shame I don't play hockey. This would have been fun. Alrighty, the last of it. And after this, I take a break. Throw the rest away. There's plenty left over. Okay. Well, folks, we've turned the Christmas tree into 4 bags. Let me just grab the camera here and give you guys a tour of what's happening. So here we go. Let me switch views here. Settings, camera, back camera, do not mirror. There we go. All right, so there is there's a laundry room, which I just finished stripping off the pieces. You can catch me running around with a 2x4, knocking them off later if you want. And there's the that's going to be a nice toilet there. That's going to be, well, it is the shower, and there's going to be a sink over here. All right, so, and there's a closet. And fondly called the Denise or the Fernandez room, because it's our guest room. They're the ones that stay here most of the time, or will stay here, we hope. And then here is Annie's room. Here is the bathroom, and I'm going to show you something interesting about the bathroom. Check out this fancy, unique toilet. And it's not so unique, but now I'm going to walk up closer to it. Oh, look at that. It's ready for me. It's saying hello. And then when I move my foot over here, near here anyway, look at that. That's for guys. And when they leave, auto flushes. It's well worth it to have in your family. So anyway, there's my other daughter's room, Gato's room. Oh, I forgot the closets. Okay, time to get back on the tripod because I gotta do the closets. Bear with me, folks. Let me just swap the camera back. Hang on a sec. And front of camera mirrored. All right, here we go. All right, we're in for a treat, an extended, I'm not gonna get on break yet because I need to do the closets. Hate it when that happens. I just realized Annie's and Gato's closets were tiled yesterday. So set this up, go down there. I can just knock these off with my foot, I think. It's a lot easier. Such a tight space. Almost not worth it using a 2x4. Got to rock everything sideways or it goes, or it's messed up, or it leaves pieces. Just when you thought it was done. good news is that after this, or rather after I grout it, we can put the doors on. But I'm going to wait until the grout is ready. Wow, this one flew far. All right, let's go over to Andy's closet because I know I missed that one too. Yeah. All of these pieces first. I don't want to accidentally break them the wrong way, and then they get stuck. And then I gotta go in there with a knife to pull out the plastic before I grout. Okay, there we go. Oops. Sweeping time. Be right back. These things fly everywhere when you knock them off. Okay, next closet, sweep up. There we go. Okay. Okay. Back to the sorting hat, as it were. Back to the sorting. Actually, I would just, okay. Now we're done. Oh, almost. One last time. I have these in the bag. All right. Well, folks, thank you all for dropping in. If you got any questions before I shut her down, I'd be happy to answer them. So, in short, you tile with these things. They're wonderful little things. And the green wedges that I just put away, it goes right in here. Here, the tile goes on here. So there's the tile, then there's the green wedge. That pushes the two tiles together vertically. And so it's a leveling system. That's why, And then when you finish after a day at a grout, you'll see it's a little weaker on the bottom here. That's meant to, this part stays down there with the grout. This thing pops right off. And that's all those red things you pick up. Now, you don't have to put an excess amount. You have to put maybe 4 on each tile. Not that it matters because these things are so cheap. I mean, we're looking at, $70 for 2,000 of them. And I needed about 6,000 for the entire house. So I've used up about 2,000 so far, and I'm 28% complete. It's getting there. It's getting there. Well, look, 1 bucket full of waste, and that doesn't even account for the ones that I've thrown away, because I threw away a lot of them. And that's it. Pop them off. You reuse the green wedges, which is perfect because you don't need more than, I don't know, I've got, what do I got here? About 1,500, 1,000 wedges. I've got 1,000 wedges here. And on a full day, maybe you'll put in about 1,000 wedges. Well, I just did, so it's 1,000 wedges. And the next day, you pop them all off. Now I've got them to reuse them. But it's grouting day. So now that everything's been dried and stuff, you alternate between laying tile, popping off the stuff, so now you can reuse it, and grout. So the grout is a laborious task, and involves squeegeeing the grout in, and then letting it dry for a little bit, and then going with a sponge and sponging it all in. Again, waiting a little bit till it hazes over, and then you got to come in with the sponge, and you got to basically one side of the sponge, wipe off all the grout. The other side, wash the sponge. One side of the sponge, wash the sponge. Change the water frequently, kind of like mopping, but on your hands and knees. And then after that's done, after you finish that, you start at the beginning again because there's still a haze left over. And then you could do a mopping with a towel for the last one. And then there's a little trick with muriatic acid, 50-50 with water, a light to get rid of the haze, and it leaves it nice and crisp. But yeah, that's the process. And the tile comes out fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Pretty soon I'm going to move all my, I've been, for those of you who've been following me, I've actually put a bed in the TV or computer, an old computer. It takes forever to boot up. But I put a bed and a monitor so I could just sleep here at night, not disturb my wife, because oftentimes I'm working 11, 12 at night. Last night it was 2 a.m. I mean, not last night, the night before. And last night also. And so all my stuff is in the master bedroom at the moment. Pretty soon, I'm going to move it all over to, I guess, the grandma's room. That's a nice one. It's got its own bathroom and everything. So I'll be going out of there until the rest of the house is tiled. And then grout in my eyes. Anyway, so yeah, nothing left here to do except paint, and more paint. I got to go outside and paint all the baseboards because it's almost time to start putting in baseboards. I got the last section of grout in the closet, and then I hit this whole area baseboard wise, caulking wise, and we'll see how well it goes. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, so that's that. And I'm going to go grab some 11:15. I think it's time for breakfast. I haven't had breakfast yet. I woke up to a delivery from Home Depot and then just started working from there. I usually eat late anyway. Have a wonderful day, folks. Thank you all for watching. And later today, I'll probably do a live with the painting if I get it all set up in time. Yeah, I gotta start working on it. Assuming there's no storms coming, I'm gonna hit it outside. Thanks for coming.